welcome to episode 207. For this video, we're here for 48 hours. Well, us four are. We've got Ginge joining us tomorrow to do a 24. And we're at Willow Park Fishery down Aldershot Way. First things first, if you can hear a bit of a rumble and racket in the background, I apologise now guys, but we've got like the A331. We've got a dual carriageway behind us anyway guys.
A323. A323. It's the sign
No, it's not. That's to the A3. I'm sure it's the A331. Anyway, we've got a dual carriageway behind us guys anyway, literally right behind the camera, so we've got a bit of road noise in the background. So nothing I can do about road noise guys. As I said, we're here for 48 hours. Ginge here tomorrow doing a 24. What peg numbers are we in?
22.
22. 23. We're in the low 20s anyway, guys. Right, this session for me, guys, has a bit of a somber mood to it. The reason why I very first started fishing here kind of last year was a friend of mine, Nick Warner, who was a bailiff here. He encouraged me to come here, put it off for ages, but when I finally did, I had an epic session. But anyway, Nick sadly was battling cancer, and at the back end of last year, unfortunately, he lost his battle with the big C. So for me, this video is going to be dedicated to Nick. And every now and again I'll pop up a few shots of Nick with fish he's had in the years here. Right then, that's it for now then. Let's go fishing.
Let's go fishing.
Right guys, as you can see the rods are out. They've actually been out for a couple of hours now, but just to get fishing quickly while we set up the rested camp, I've just basically pub chucked 2 PVA bags which I've pre-tied at home. As you can see, it's only 2 rods. The fishery's getting busy now, so it's just the 2 rod rule at the moment. They allow 3 rods when the fishery's not as busy, but the fishery is getting busy now, so it's back down to 2 rods. So yeah, as I said, basically I've made up some PVA bags at home and basically just pub chucked them. I suppose roughly, I don't know, 14-15 wraps I guess. Just solid PVA bags, no bait's gone out at the moment, but we'll be starting to put some bait out shortly. Again, while I was at home in the week, I texted Terry, the head bailiff, and asked him basically, is it too early to start putting some bait out yet? And he said no, now's about the ideal time of year to start popping in a bit of bait now, so that's exactly what I'm going to do in probably about an hour's time. I'm fishing 1 rod on beat and Arna bait and 1 rod on the new fish bait, which by the sounds of it I think is going to be called Seafood. So I've done 2 separate spot mixes, basically a mix of crumb and pellet. I've done 1 to match the beat and Arna hook baits that I'm going to fish, and 1 to fish the Seafood fish bait as well. So I prepared all that at home as well. All the Seafood fish bait that I had left over from my last session, I basically popped it in the Ridge Monkey crusher, crumbed it all up, and then once I'd done that, I added probably a couple of kilos of pellets. I had some of the Hinders flats left over in my van. They've been kicking around for a while, so I just thought I'll add them into my mix just to add another dimension to the mix. So that's all my spot mix is going to be on both rods, just a mix of boilie crumb and pellet. Right, I'm going to see what the other guys are doing, and then I'll put my bait out, like I said, in about an hour's time, guys. Tell you what, guys, you can't take him anywhere, but you have to once in a while, because he does save the blog once in a while. Right, Paul, we're going to have a look at what you're spotting out. So while I zoom into your bucket, do you want to tell the guys what you're spotting out?
Yeah, one of my rods is on a solid bag, so that's got some a mix of little pellets in it, and I'm just spreading a few really heavily glugged live system boilies just over the top. But I've glugged them so much they've got lovely and soft. He says that he struggles to bring one up.
Oh, do that again. I missed that.
So really soft. They've actually been glugging in live system glug since I think mid-December.
Oh, for quite a while then.
Yeah, so lovely and soft. So, my trusty skyrocket.
Old school.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not actually fishing too far out. Oh well. God, I see. Just a green.
Right guys, we saw Keith in the background spotting also. Let's have a quick look at Keith's mix. What you got in there, mate?
Maize, obviously hemp, and some Scopex boilies. Nice Scopex, old school.
And hemp as well, I see.
That's what I said, hemp.
Oh, right.
And glugged them with a spicy glue, a Rollichin. Yes. So, fish have been showing, so. And any comments on the fact that I'm using an old school spot is because I like them.
Well, the Swan seems to like Keith's spod mix, even if the fish might not yet. Time to tell. Oh, we're now with Craig, guys, and it looks like he's about to pop a bit of bait in.
First spot of 2020.
Is it? Ooh.
Joe, I'm actually really excited.
I can tell that by the bulge in your trousers.
No, that's because you're here. You want to let us in there?
Yeah, hang on, let us pan on down and zoom. And what do we have here, viewers? It's still right there, don't move. There we go.
Basically we've got a bit of live system chops, crumbled up, a bit of corn. There's about, I don't know, 300-400 grams of hemp all crushed up in there. So the little specks, that's all hemp crushed up. And then there's a few whole boilies in there with some, I think it's, I can't remember what I got in there actually. I think it might be Northern Special Booster.
Oh. Oh, look at that bold patch.
I've just had my hair cut. It's not bold. Not yet. Okay.
Right guys, time for my bait to go out now. So as I said, I'm going to fish two different flavours of bait to start off with, and if one starts producing more than the other, then I'll switch to that on both rods. But as I was saying, I've got the beaten Anna, like, as I said earlier on, it's just boilie crumb and pellet, and then the new fish bait. Looks like it's going to be called seafood as well. So exactly the same, boilie crumb and pellet. I want to keep the beaten Anna on the left side and the seafood on the right side, if you get me. Only reason is because it keeps it handy for me to know which way round they go. Beaten Anna, seafood, BC. That makes sense? Right, let's get some of it out. Right then guys, as this is a social, and I know the lads here have been looking forward to this. We saw it for the first time 2 videos ago at Lakeside View. Unfortunately that episode everyone blanked, so no one got to wear it. But it's a social. The top rod hat has come out again. No one's caught yet. But I know everyone's looking forward to getting the chance to wear top rod hats. Oh look, Cray's coming. Oh look, he wants a little look at it now. You can't wear. No one's. Oh, you can't wear top rod hat until you are top rod. It's unlucky.
How can I say top rod?
Right. Someone might get to wear this time, but wear it for real this time.
Not me.
Right guys, we are just before kind of dusk time now. The sun's just about to disappear over the horizon behind the dual carriageway. Both rods are out now, as are all the other lads as well. They've already got their rods out. So that's it, I've done my bit. Fresh bags for the night, put a bit of bait out. Obviously now on the bait, obviously with spodding, the rods are all wrapped up to the spod mark, which was at 16 wraps. So it's the fingers crossed bit now guys. Hopefully one of us can put a fish on the bank tonight. Hi, good morning guys, and as you guessed it from the lack of nighttime footage from any of us, nothing happened in the night. I think Keith's come the closest of catching anything, which was a swan. But yeah, nothing for any of us guys. Lashed it down last night, everything's all wet and muddy this morning. We're going to leave the rods up to about 9 o'clock, kind of wait for morning bite time to come and go, and then we're going to wind in, pop up the cafe, have a fried breakfast, even though Craigie looks like he doesn't need it.
Me. Baby number 2.
Yeah.
Just had a baby, leave me alone.
You've just had a baby, haven't you?
Well, sort of.
Right,
Which part of the assistance you had then?
so anyway guys, so that is the plan. We're going to go up, have a breakfast in about an hour's time, and then regroup and have a rethink about tactics when we get back. Right, see you later on guys.
Yeah, later on.
Here we go guys, back from breakfast, and we've now got our 5th member of the team here. Although you probably can't see him in his camo buddy salopettes. You can just see the luminous ginger head glowing away there.
I'm not trying to find him now.
Top dog.
Or it could be top rod if you catch, no one's caught yet.
Yeah.
Yo Craigie,
Yo.
what you doing?
Changing rigs, tactics.
Changing your tic tacs?
Yeah. Well, see, we've been using bags since we've been here. So I'm just going to put a Ronnie on now. Try one with a Ronnie, see what happens, see if anything changes. Try and nick a bite somehow. That's about it. No good. What about you? You doing the same?
I'm going to stick with PVA bags for the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll still use one on a bag, but I'm going to spot out a bit more. Well, not a bit more, but try and get something else.
I personally, I will put some more bait out later, just not yet, not straight away.
No, I'm going to change area as well. I'm going to go out a little bit further towards the middle. So, yeah. See what happens.
What's going down, Mr. Brown?
Well, after that lovely breakfast, I'm just going to pop this rod out with a short rod, and then I'm going to
Short rod, 12 foot long, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's only going out a few rod lengths where we saw some fish yesterday. So hopefully I won't catch any trees.
I'll tell you what, before you do put it out, let's zoom in onto that rig, and let's have a there we go. So what's that, a Ronnie or a...
It's actually one of I know it is mine, it's a combi rig, but it's using the corner booms and I forget what they're called now, the red
Oh, what,
ties.
like the loops?
Yeah, loops.
Alright.
So quite like them, nice and easy. Easy to change the hook as well.
Alright.
And a distance lead for this huge
Right,
distance.
I'm going to try and stand over your bank sticks. Swap places with you.
Right, hopefully no trees.
Fine guys, I am going to stick with the old PVA bags for now. I think I've said already so far, I'm fishing at 16 wraps. But because nothing's happened so far, I'm just going to push it out just a little bit further, just a couple more rod lengths to 18 wraps and see if anything happens just a little bit further out. You never know. Using the Avid leads and bag stems. This fishery does have a leader ban, so you're not allowed to use any type of leaders whatsoever on your fishing tackle. So you have to use rigs that are kind of either tubing or, as I'm doing with these, just fishing them naked. I'm not naked, the rig naked. So if you go to a venue that does have a leader ban and you want to fish solid bags, these bag stems are really handy. It's not just Avid doing, there are other tackle companies now that have started doing them. I've got some from a Facebook tackle page called Affordable Angling. They do some really good ones. fact, theirs are probably even a bit better than the Avid ones because the actual stem of it is a bit more rubberized, so it's a bit more kind of friendly to use. And there we go, guys, one solid PVA bag made up on a lead system. Type setup. And what I'll do with that as well, before I cast it out, I've got some of the Tutti Frutti oil from Hinders, and I'll just inject a few mil of oil into that bag as well before I cast it out, just to give it a little bit of extra attraction. It's also a good indicator if once the bag's melted, if anything moves over this once it's in the lake, the oil comes up and gives you a nice flat spot on the lake, so it's a good indicator for just letting you know when you got fish in your area, or more specifically over your rig. Right, that's one, that's the beaten ironer. And that's the fish bait. Looks like it's going to be called seafood, as I said yesterday. Oh, that's moving a bit. Very, very simple rig, just a basic knotless knot rig, guys. Just a kicker on the hook, just to give it that extra kick. 3.5 inches of supple braid, BB split shot, just to weigh the bait down. And as I said before, the Avid lead and stem system. So fairly basic rig, guys, but it's a rig that's worked for me here before on a couple of occasions. Guys, that's it. We are now fishing again for the day. As I said earlier when I was making them bags up, we are now fishing at 18 wraps. So hopefully just a couple of extra rod lengths might intrude into where the fish are sitting at rather than at the 16 wraps I was fishing. So I will put a bit more bait out later on, but for now I'll just let the PVA bags do their work and see if they, do what they're meant to do on their own. And if kind of late afternoon, if nothing's happened yet, then we'll trickle a bit more spod in at the new range that we're fishing now. I'm recording you now, give us a wave. Woo! Cooey! Right guys, so I'm just getting a couple more PVA bags ready for this evening's recast. Obviously the fishing has been a bit tough with no fish to show for any of our efforts at the moment, so just kind of having a bit of a rethink about tactics and whatnot. And well, I'm thinking we started off kind of fishing longish, if you call 16 wraps long. Nothing happened at 16 wraps, obviously. So we went longer to 18 wraps. Still nothing has happened. So I'm going to go the other way when I do my next recast. When I say go the other way, I mean come in shorter. So I've had sessions where I've done well here before at 10 wraps, albeit not in this swim. So when these rods go back out this evening on these PVA bags, 10 wraps is what I'm going to do again tonight. So I mean, nothing's happened up to now at the ranges we've been fishing, so it's certainly not going to hurt to try tonight's fishing at short range, that's for sure. I will still put out a little bit of bait as well with a spod, that's it. Not a lot, just enough just to you know, try and add some attraction onto the spots as well as the bags. But yeah, it's definitely been a bit of a headbanger. Kind of been watching the water while we've been here, trying to see any signs of fish, and they're not really giving themselves up, to be honest with you guys. So it is a bit of a headbanger. So yeah, so basically the point I'm making, guys, is tonight's tactics are going to be going short.
Don't you? Yeah, you are almost come down the side of the branches of the other one. Oh, he's going to catch his tree. He's going to catch the fucking tree. That's it. That's him. That's him. Oh, lovely. It's the new called.
What are you putting on there, Ginge?
Feather. Found it. It's got to be good luck.
Right. You do know when they say you got to feather your line down, that's not what they mean.
It is. New age.
Oh, Ginge, pull this tight on it.
Let's have a look at
Pull that well tight.
Ginge's bobbins. Those who have been watching my blogs for a long time might remember I had a set of them once upon a
Hello. I'm just about to cast out. That was a bit off target, but it will do.
today's vlog is brought to you by our sponsors, Pure Cleanse, fights Corona.
You see what I have to... Right guys, so that's the rods out now for the evening. We're literally just losing the light now. So I think everyone else has also done their recasting and rebaiting and respodding and that for the night now.
Hello, Christopher.
Hello.
How's it going?
Great, thank you.
Have you got anything?
Yes.
What?
Coronavirus.
You're lying.
But yeah, everyone's done their kind of baiting, recasting and all that now for the night, so obviously it's down to the hands of the fishing gods now what happens from this point onwards. We're all going to order pizza soon for our tea. Right, catch you guys later on. Hey guys.
Ginge saves the day.
Yeah, we said we'd save the best swim for Ginge, seeing he was the last one here, and yeah.
I've saved your vlog again.
Again?
Yeah.
Hang on, I think my light's bright. How big?
£18. Calm down. Sweetheart. Quite still lively.
Oh, and there's a warm southwesterly blowing.
Just as I was walking behind you.
I like that. She's not playing nice. Calm down. I know Chris is scary, but you know. Nice little comment, saves the day.
I guess zoom in on it. There we go. Try not to get too much of Ginge in the picture.
Yeah, I bet it's like that.
How big?
£18.
Nice. And did you catch it on that magic bait I see you casting out earlier on?
Yeah. I can't tell you what it is
It's
because
alright.
it might just be luck.
I'll tell people what the magic bait is later on.
Yeah, I bet you will as well. Alright, let's get her back.
Right then guys, here we go. As Ginge had a fish last night, he is top rod. You know what that means?
Celebration!
Ginge is the first official wearer of top rod hat.
You look like 15-year-old.
I'm not happy about this. Why does it have to be red? Why do you have to put a red hat on a red person? This is gingerist.
Yeah, it's racism.
Racism at its best.
There we go guys. Let's congratulate Ginge on first official wearer of top rod hat. And guys, quiet night for most of us apart from Ginge. Nothing really bleeped my alarms during the night apart from a goose that was splashing around in the water at my rod tips, and so are they knocked the bobbin off the line during the night, so I had to come out in the night and reset that. Not much fishing left, got a couple of hours left. Everyone's kind of started their kind of basic pack down now, so it's just coming up to 9 o'clock and we're going to try and get off for about 11 o'clock because we've got some bad weather coming in, I think. So I don't think, I know, we've looked at the net check on our phones and there's some bad weather coming in, so I think we're going to pack up a little bit earlier than we have to, just to kind of avoid the bad weather. So, like I said, it's still about 2 hours of fishing to go yet, guys, so it's not over till it's over for the rest of us who hasn't caught yet. Yeah, at least the session isn't a complete blank now that Ginge saved it for us, so that's good. Especially as I wanted to dedicate this this blog to the memory of Nick Nick Warner, who used to bailiff here, who first got me fishing here. So well done, Ginge, for saving the vlog. Well, anyway, hopefully might see you in the last couple of hours, but I won't hold my breath. It's been a tough session, guys. Right, guys, we're more or less at the end of our session. Paul and Craig have fully wound in now. Everyone else now is just down to their rods. Been a bit of a slow session, but luckily Ginger's saved this session.
Another one of your vlogs.
Well done, Top Rod.
Top rod.
Ginger's the
Pulled it out of
first
the bag.
official wearer of the Top Rod hat.
Number one.
Well, anyway, guys, like I say, it has been a bit of a slow session, but I hope you still enjoyed this. Like I said, for me, this was all about remembering my mate Nick Warner, who sadly passed away last year. You know, the very reason why I first started coming to this fishery. But anyway, I'm going to do about an hour's more fishing, but don't hold your breath for more footage, guys, because it don't look like it's going to happen. But thanks for watching anyway. I've got no idea where or when I'm going to be next, but whenever you do see me, guys, till then, tight lines.
Tight lines.